Welcome to this week's episode of picking up old cars. Because I guess that's what we're doing, and I just can't keep a surprise. Just waiting here. It's be on the road soon, hopefully. We came back and got Brad's car, so I'll show you guys quickly. This is where it's sitting. Basically, not much really to kind of fill you in about there, except for this drag the bloody thing out. Sweet! Bradley! Back it up! Can do. Oh, it doesn't? Oh yeah, you've got no clutch. It's in gear now, but it's... Is it holding? I just yanked it a few more. Maybe I'll just grab a big bit of wood in there. Alright, Brad. What do you reckon, Brad? How long's it been in the shed, in that shed for, bro? You know,
at least 5 years. Maybe it's knocking 6 now. Time flies. Yeah,
wow.
It's been in that shed that long. But yeah, it's good to see it out.
Did you remember the strops, Brad?
I remember the strops. We're good.
I made sure I texted you this afternoon about that. It's amazing how many people forget their strops.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Let's get a
that's
wheel
yeah. What do you think about that, Brad?
She'll do, buddy. She ain't going nowhere.
I don't think it's going to fall off or anything.
Right down, we'll get her down the road a bit.
Yeah, we'll just check it, because sometimes they get a bit loose, so...
Did it in daylight. We're winning.
Well, that's the main thing, I think, eh? Yeah. Alright. Next stop. Getting back to somewhere to clean this bloody thing. Oh, Brad, we made it back to jewelry, alright, bro?
We're home, buddy.
Your strops didn't come off?
Strops are good. Strops are good.
So the bird shit hasn't really softened up, unfortunately. It's look at the layers of it that didn't even blow off in the... Holy heck, Brad. That takes the prize for the most bird shit. We're heading to Brad's tomorrow and we'll get the water blaster out and get it on the hoist and see what we're in for, really. I mean, the main goal at the moment, me and Brad have talked about it on the trip, is really just get it on the road. We're going to try and avoid the low volume cert. But really, it's a real stock car. Like, you know, Brad, you've got rust, but you don't have massive big bits of rust like under the screen and stuff, bro.
You'd think these things are going to hold in the moisture, wouldn't they?
Oh, mate,
they're terrible. They're terrible.
You just got to be real careful with them. They're tricky.
Oh, just a bit fucking lost it, man.
Oh, bro, take it off. Oh, we better go check the other one.
Oh, that one's in the glove box.
Are you sure? I thought it. No, the other guard one.
Oh, the other guard.
Oh, fuck, you're lucky, Brad. You're lucky. Bro, that was close.
That was close, dude.
I didn't even think about that. You know, I've seen car collector guys put tape over their cars while they're being transported for that reason. And I thought it was a bit hectic, but yeah, just point proven. Well, I guess, yeah, Brad, we'll wrap this up and I'll see you in the morning, bro. See you, Mickey, Brad. Yo, you're back with Charlie. Gonna hit this RX7. We'll give it a clean. Maybe get it on the pit later. Have a look underneath it. So we're going mobile, and we're just doing some stuff at different places, really. But yeah, basically need to give this thing a decent wash and start the compliance process. So I'll get a repair certifier out, he'll go over the car with me, check off and tell me what I need to repair rust wise, and then basically when I go for compliance, I'll present the certificate saying that the rust has all been done correctly, and it'll just help speed up the process. So we found quite a bit of rust in the car, which is good and bad, but that's RX7s for you really. They're notoriously rusty. This one's pretty good in some of the funny spots that they go in, but then it's got the common places like the doors and stuff like that. So we'll probably just replace some of those panels if we can find them. But basically, yeah, we'll get into giving this thing a clean, and then we can get it off the trailer. So we've given the car a water blast. It's actually cleaned up not bad. Like, I was going to give it a scrub with the brush, but I don't think I'll bother for now. The water blaster was a bit heavy on it, so I don't want to be stripping the paint off it just with the water blaster just yet. But yeah, we'll probably get it off the trailer now, try to get it over the pit and maybe get a fresh starter motor in it. As you can remember, the last one we're having to tap it to unseize it, so we'll probably get it off the trailer. What else? Look, it's almost about it. Like, might even try and get a fuel pump in it today if we get time. We'll see how we go. So I've got the RX7 all water blasted now. Some of the paint's still on it, which is good. Just had that stuff all wrapped up. So this door's not too bad. This door's got a couple of bits in the corner like here, and another bit over here which is a bit tricky to see, but the interior's already cleaned up not bad, like just with an air gun. The worst two spots, probably like this bit here, a little bit there. So that one's within the catch, and this one's like within the structure of the window. So anything within 1.5 of those usually requires attention. This door has got all the telltale signs of across the whole bottom. So probably, rather than do a bottom on this, what I'll probably do is just replace that door. But all around the catches looks good. All here looks alright. Brad reckons this was like this when he parked it up. It's quite a survivor, you know. We actually just about lost one of those badges last night. It was just hanging on. So the worst thing I've seen so far from in here is this chassis rail. It's quite scabby, but it'll all clean up. It's just depending on what the certifier wants us to fix, we'll do that. If we're going to sand, we might just be able to clean that off with fibre wheels. So we'll have some smoko, and then go from there. We'll maybe try to get a fuel pump in it today and start it up. So we've got the 7 in the workshop drying out. I'm just going to do a quick bench test on the fuel pump, see if that fuel pump was where it's at. It's either the fuel pump or the rig. I've ripped out the clutch master and sleeve. We're going to get those back in, new starter in it, and we'll try to get it starting off the key a bit better before I go home today. So maybe I'll see how I go. I might time lapse some of the other stuff. But I'm just a bit under the pump of working, and I just want to smash it out, so I can't film all of it, but we'll do as much as we can. I just fucking had the key on and turned the fuel pump on, took the hose off, and it just went all up my fucking arm. The fuel pump's fine. We'll just whip the top off the regulator. So what this does is it regulates the amount of fuel going into the carburetor. So if you're running a real high flow pump, this will moderate it back to the desired PSI. You want to run 3.5, 4. So the big V8 pumps tend to flow quite a lot. but the little stock pump, you can actually run it unregulated and it's fine. So be careful because this is spring loaded, it can go flying apart. Be real careful with these because they've been on there for a long time. It's just all real delicate stuff. Well, it's not blocked or nothing. That seems to be alright. Well, someone's not happy. Oh, but that's okay. We'll put the pump back in. Something's restricting the flow. I'm not sure which one it is yet, but for now, I don't think it's the pump. Nothing wrong with this. It's fucking pissing out the fuel. So I've got ample flow down here. I hate these regulators sometimes, like they just... Well, that's good, but I bet you that one's seized on there. And basically, that's how much I've filled up. Whereas if I just run it straight to the carb, it's just fucking like hundies. Like, not sure what's going on here, like, but I would say it's probably that thing. Alright, so I think I've eliminated the fuel blockage, or the fuel issue is around that regulator. So because it's low pressure and stuff, I'm just going to carry on whacking the clutch master, the slave and the starter in, and then for tonight I'll run that hose straight to the carb and see what happens. So got the starter motor out, had a new one but it looked a bit different, so I thought I'd just bench test this one and see what it does. It's this is the one that was in the car that I was whacking with the hammer. I don't know why, maybe the solenoid was sticking or something. And I don't think so at the moment it's throwing and kicking alright, I think. What I usually do is I just put 12 volt straight to the main and then bridge the kicker. I mean, it's strong enough that it wants to jump out of my hand. And sometimes it's kicking and not spinning. Like that time. Like that time. And then that time it worked. I think this has been, the bro said it's been replaced in Aussie, so you might just get it pulled apart I might just need a clean out. Maybe it's all gunked up from sitting around. But most of the time it's working. Just gonna give it a quick blowout and see what comes out of it. So I showed Brad that the starter wasn't going, and anyway, went and grabbed him, tested it, and it was sweet as. Almost jumping out of my hand, so I think it'll be sweet. I think it's just freed up from giving it direct juice. So we'll put that back in the car and just see what happens. Overflowing the car? No, it's not. It should have got that fuel bomb off. Like everything else, it might be a bit sticky or seized, and it may free up and it may start to do it. And just bear in mind there's no oil cooler on it, but what we're doing is alright. That's an improvement than last time. It's not coming out now. Yeah. Oh, we went up there. Nah. But before it would just run out like, yeah, we use that fuel bowl pretty much, whereas now it's holding idle. It's definitely been out. There's no bolt under the starter motor, and there's it looks like it's got a lightweight flywheel on it too, eh? It doesn't like it's also easy. Yeah. You feel those carbs and those headers are so cold. I love it. Who made that?
No, I came to the car. So I know someone said that I'm doing a good job.
Okay. I've seen people try doing them for the late model blocks and they're never that nice. Like they've taken the time to square up the ends and they've welded and pulled it out down there before they joined the outer one. It's nicely done.
I had to do some work down the bottom with some butterflies that hit them. But it's something I can fix.
Spaces on the Brad.
Yeah, I tried to put a space in there, lift it up for some reason, it didn't work.
So you've actually got a real nice height that sits under the bonnet. Like, I really avoid cutting bonnets and stuff like that.
I used to love the look and I would have done it, but keep an eye on the water temperature, bro.
Yeah, that's just flick your fan on, see if the fan's going. I think it did. How's temperature? Nothing. Yeah. Hey, and once your wiper fades on the screen,
Yeah, we'll write something out there.
yeah, mate, because don't scratch the glass if you can avoid it. Because what will happen if someone knocks the switch, bang, it's done. I don't know if I touched base on the last time, but that's the extended fuel bowl that's been welded on the side for just more fuel storage. But it sounds like it's modified at least a 12A Torpor engine, maybe a stage 2. Very cool car. Like I was just saying to Brad, the calipers and stuff like, but this wheel is just locked solid. Can't turn it at all. So we finished working on Brad's car for today. Got a few parts we're waiting for. Clutch hose. Brad's going to bend up a new Bundy tube before I come back next week. and we should be able to drive it and move it, put it on the hoist, and maybe do a quick inspection. So that'll be the next time you see Brad's car. And apart from that, got a new introduction to do tomorrow of a new customer and his project. So you guys have got that to look forward to. Basically, we'll just sort a bit more stuff for this. Wait for the certifier to come and do the first inspection, and then we'll know where we're at. So the repair certifier will tell me what I need to fix and the processes I should use. Not anyone can just get a repair certifier in. You've got to be like a qualified panel beater like myself, and have a couple of welding tickets as well. They're handy to have. But that's probably it for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know feedback, what you reckon. Anything else we should touch base on, or any ideas you want me to pass on to Brad with his car. But we talked about it last night. The main buzz is pretty much how it is. Bit of patina, kind of 90s resto style. We'll just get rid of these red panels and gold them up a bit bling bling. So, oh man, te meke, peace out.